We have an event coming up in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links that could end up being one of the most important events from a story perspective in years. Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links has been a lot of fun over the last few years. I guess that's subjective, but one of the things that they did a while back is they did one of the coolest events possible, which was the Ghost Girl Emma Besso event, in which the characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains traveled to the center of Duel Links, and, well, I'll just remind you guys what happened by playing the clip. The Vrains cast literally saw all the other worlds. It was a crazy moment that got a lot of people very excited, including myself, because the possibilities at that point seemed endless. It seemed like they confirmed that there was going to be a massive crossover event and that they were going to do something with this plot line. Well, just as a reminder, this Emma Besso event happened in October of 2023. If you told me we were going to go about a year and a half without any further explanation or plot movement on this potential storyline, I don't know if I would have believed you, but here we are, one day before the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains event, which is the Akira Zaizen event, and this is going to be a very telling event in the sense of whether or not they are going to continue this storyline. When this event happened, I got very excited, as did a lot of people, and even made a video talking about how we need a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links movie, or like a massive crossover anime. It just makes too much sense. It's a way to give really cool support to a lot of the legacy decks. It's a way to have people's favorite characters from their favorite shows interact with each other in a way that genuinely makes sense, and it could possibly be one of the coolest things that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise has ever done if they went forward with this. Even if it was a Duel Links only thing, while I would be a little disappointed that it's not a show or a movie, at least we would have interactions between characters that we never otherwise thought would be possible. But as I said, a year and a half later, and we have had absolutely zero movement on this storyline. We even had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains character unlock event in Spectre between this gap, and that event brought absolutely nothing in terms of the other world's storyline. Now, why is Akira Zaizen such an important character in this? Well, he is a character that has already been mentioned by characters like Revolver and Playmaker in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains Duel Links world. He is a character that is on top of Soul Technologies, and Soul Technologies, of course, controls Link Vrains. While I'm sure he's not going to be able to explain everything regarding the fact that there are other worlds out there that were seen by our characters, I still think he has the best opportunity in order to move this plot forward. And I think this event is going to be extremely important for the fans that are looking for the next chapter of this event. If the Akira event comes and goes and there is no mention of the other worlds, there is no mention of the mysteries of Link Vrains Duel Links, then I'm going to start believing that this event and storyline have actually been totally dropped. And I really, really hope that is not the case, because I genuinely feel like there are so many great potential moments we can get if they actually have a massive crossover event, even if it's confined within the game of Duel Links. I think it would get a lot of people playing the app. I think it would get a lot of hype around the worlds and around the Duel Links app and Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise in general, and I really hope this is not something that they squander. And the reason why I feel like it could be is just because of the stuff we've seen going on the anime side of things recently. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush is about to wrap up this weekend, and for the first time ever, we have seemingly no weekly running Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game anime that is going to take over after Go Rush is over. And there's not been any announcement that one is in the works. We have no idea if we're ever going to get one again. The Animation Chronicle set, which is a set that for years has brought anime exclusive cards into the real game has seemingly been canceled, as it's always been announced in February for a June release. And of course, we're at the end of March and we still have no announcement on that set. So when you look at things that are going on the anime side, it's very easy to be very pessimistic with it all. However, this is going to be, I think, a really defining event. I am extremely nervous for this because, again, if we get nothing on this storyline, I don't know what character there's left in Vrains that could actually further this storyline. Like maybe a Bowman, maybe a Lightning, but I think those are going to be confined storylines within the world of Vrains, and I think Vrains has the best opportunity. While sure, characters like Akiba Reiji in Arc 5 have mentioned something massive is coming to Duel Links and to be on the lookout to prep for battle, I still think Vrains is the best vehicle to continue this storyline and the most likely vehicle, and I think Akira Zaizen is one of the few character events left that could continue this story. And so this genuinely is going to be one of the most important events for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, at least for the fans like me that care about this storyline moving forward. And we will know in about a week to 2 weeks whether or not we have any possibility of seeing this storyline continued, or if it's going to be one of those things that they teased in October of 2023 and just never did anything with, which would be another huge punch in the gut to us Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime fans. So I'm really hoping that's not the case, but I just wanted to make this video one day before the Akira event because I feel like this is going to be one of the most important events, good or bad, when it comes to the storyline that they have seemingly been building up in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I'd love to know your guys' opinion. Where is your confidence level for this storyline continuing? I know it has been a year and a half, but to be fair, this is only the second Vrains character unlock that we have gotten since that Emma Besso event. So even though, yes, it's been a long time, it's not like we've had 4 Vrains events and they just haven't moved forward with this at all. We've only had one, which was Spectre, and I did not expect that the Spectre event would continue this storyline. Akira is the top dog at Soul Tech. If anyone is going to have information on what's going on or data to feed along to our main characters of Vrains, it is Akira. And I'll say this, in Akira Zaizen, we trust. We need him to come through bigly for this upcoming event. Otherwise, I'm just going to feel like this is another huge missed opportunity on the part of Konami to get their anime base excited and ignited and to have a massive crossover event in the future. So hopefully that won't be the case. But let me know all your thoughts on Tindangles, on Akira Zaizen, on Vrains, and on the likelihood that this crossover actually does happen, even if it's just within the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the comments, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.